Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Debbie with Evolve Global 22's Healing Light Studio, and this is our Healing Circle, Feel Better Daily. And this week, we have a reset stack for you. 4 episodes filled with ways you can reset and information that helps you to understand why this is important. Let's get right into this. If you've scrolled social media in the last few months, you've seen the term everywhere. Puffiness, a rounder jawline, under-eye bloat that wasn't there a year ago, and the internet loves to blame it on one villain, cortisol. But here's what most people get wrong. Cortisol is not the enemy. It's actually one of the most important hormones in your body. The problem isn't that you have cortisol. It's that yours never gets the chance to come back down. Let's talk about what cortisol actually does. It's produced by your adrenal glands and it's designed to spike in short bursts. When you wake up, when you're in danger, when you need a quick surge of energy and focus. In a healthy system, it rises in the morning to help you get out of bed, and it gradually tapers off through the day, dropping low enough by night that your body can rest. The problem is modern life doesn't let that happen. Constant notifications, back-to-back meetings, doom scrolling before bed, every one of those things tells your brain, stay alert, which tells your adrenals, keep producing. And caffeine on an empty stomach, skip meals, and poor sleep, and you've got a nervous system that's stuck in a low-grade state of alarm all day, every day. Over time, that shows up physically, water retention and facial puffiness, because cortisol affects how your body holds onto sodium and fluid. Stubborn fat around the midsection because cortisol signals your body to store fat for emergency energy. Disrupted sleep because your cortisol curve is inverted, low in the morning when it should be high, and high at night when it should be winding down. And that wired but exhausted feeling where you're tired but can't relax. Here's where a lot of people go wrong trying to fix it. They cut out coffee completely, white knuckle it for a week, and give up. I don't think that's necessary, and it's not what I do. I still drink my regular coffee, but I've become much more intentional about what surrounds it. One of the simplest additions to my routine has been Agara Café. It's not a replacement for my coffee, it's an upgrade alongside it. What makes it different is the lion's mane inside. Lion's mane is a functional mushroom that's been studied for its ability to support focus and calm energy without the sharp spike and crash pattern that pure caffeine can create. Along with its other ingredients like saffron, L-theanine, it is an amazing product. So instead of one big cortisol jolt first thing in the morning, I'm giving my body something steadier. In the afternoon, when I'd normally reach for a second coffee, which, let's be honest, is exactly when cortisol doesn't need another spike, I reach for MachAgara instead. Matcha has L-theanine as well in it, which promotes a calm alertness. Paired with the lion's mane in the Agara blend, it gives me the gentle lift I need to push through the afternoon slump without asking my adrenals to work overtime. Alongside what I'm drinking, I lean on essential oils to support my nervous system directly. Lavender is the first one I reach for. It's one of the most researched oils for calming the mind, easing tension, and supporting quality sleep, which, remember, is when your cortisol is supposed to be at its lowest. Next, Bergamot is a beautiful oil. It has a unique ability to be both uplifting and calming at the same time. Perfect for that anxious, overstimulated energy that high cortisol creates. I'll diffuse it during the day when I need to reset between tasks. In addition, I use Clary Sage in this one oil that people don't talk enough about. It supports hormonal balance, and since cortisol is deeply connected to your other hormones, keeping that system balanced makes a real difference in how your body handles stress overall. And I always come back to frankincense, the king of all oils. It's grounding, literally. I'll rub a drop between my palms, take a deep breath, and let my whole nervous system downshift. It's become part of my nightly ritual right before bed to signal to my body that the day is done. Here's how I'd put it all together if you wanted to try this yourself. Morning, Agara Café instead of your second cup of regular coffee, and a few deep breaths before you check your phone. Midday, MachAgara instead of an afternoon coffee with bergamot diffusing nearby. Evening, lavender and frankincense together 30 minutes before bed with your phone somewhere else in the room. None of this is about doing more. It is about giving your nervous system permission to come back down. Cortisol isn't the villain. A cortisol system that never rests is. And that's something you can actually change, one small steady habit at a time. If you have found this information helpful, check us out on Patreon. You get early releases of these streams as well as support, additional information, and a community that strives to feel better daily. Peace, love, and light to all.